So I heard you like mudkips. No wait, new maps. So I heard you like new maps, and that's what this is. This is a game of Modern Warfare 3 on Liberation, which is one of the new maps that came out on January 24th for Modern Warfare 3 for players on Xbox who have Call of Duty Elite. So this is very specific. But yeah, this is a map based in a park in New York City, and I've already seen people say that they absolutely hate this map. Before I even posted any videos here, on my last video on Piazza, the Italian map, people already said that they hate this map. And honestly, I can see why, but I do not hate it. I like it because it is big, and I've found that the spawns are not as stupid as they are on some of the other maps. And I was really enjoying that. Like, it's a big map, and sometimes it's really slow. But I would rather have parts of the game, or moments in games, where the gameplay is really slow and you don't get very many kills and you can't find people, as opposed to moments where you kill somebody and they spawn behind you and shoot you in the back before you can even reload your gun. So, you know, I'd rather have to be more patient and have to run a little bit more than not be able to move out of my spawn without getting killed by the person I kill. So that's just my opinion. I don't really think I'd mind seeing more maps like this. I like this map because it's bigger. It kind of seems like it's Wasteland with less giant openness. You know, it's big, but it has more depth to it. It has more character. You have all these buildings. You have the underground trench tunnel area. There's like little rivers and dips and stuff. It kind of looks maybe like a cross between Wasteland and Derail from Modern Warfare 2. Like, Derail had all these random rivers out in the middle of nowhere and that kind of stuff. And, you know, bridges and stuff like that. So it really reminds me of, you know, Derail and Wasteland at the same time. So I think that's a really accurate way to describe this map, a cross between Wasteland and Derail. And something I like to ask you viewers is what do you think about Modern Warfare 3's approach to DLC with the you know, one or two maps every month. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing two every month. Maybe it's just two because it was the first map pack. But what do you think about getting DLC every month? Do you think that's a good idea or not? I know some people are going to complain that, you know, PS3 users have to wait, or you have to pay $50 a year to play the game. Well, you don't really need to pay the extra $50. Like, you can still play the game without it. Yeah, $50 does seem a little high. I always thought the $15 for map packs was kind of ridiculous because the whole game costs $60. So you're saying that 4 maps is worth a quarter of the game's price? Like, the game ships, I believe, with 16 multiplayer maps. So pretty much what they're saying is that the only thing of any value in this game is the maps. You know, the whole game engine and the guns and the camos and the attachments and the entire campaign are completely worthless. The only thing of any value whatsoever is the maps. So good job with that. But yeah, let me know if you think that releasing DLC monthly was a good idea. I think it's kind of cool because it keeps things fresh. You get one or two new maps to play. Although I really don't like the whole map system, like how it separates players. Because you get players with the map packs and players without the map packs. And if you want to play on the map packs, you have to play with a group of people who are generally better. Because it's usually the more serious players who will buy the map packs, which some people might not mind, but personally, I'd rather play against noobs because that's more fun. That's why I'm not doing game battles. Like, if I want, you know, it's fun sometimes to have a challenge, but most of the time I just like pub stomping because that's lots of fun. But yeah, I wish they'd come up with some new sort of system to allow players to play together. Actually, I don't know how that would work. Like, they did that in World at War. In World at War, you could play in the same lobby as somebody who didn't have the maps, but if a map that you didn't have, like one of the DLC maps, came up and it got voted, to be played, then you would just get kicked out as soon as the game started. Like, you'd go into the loading screen and it would say like loading random DLC map. I can't remember any DLC map names, but it would load the DLC map and then just say, oh, you don't have this map, and kick you out. Which no, that's probably not the best way of doing things. But if you have any ideas on how to like not separate players, then please let me know. And right here, I believe I was 24-0, and the host quit. I was a little disappointed in that. But yeah, so thanks for watching the video. Like it if you enjoyed, subscribe for some more. And if you haven't seen this, this is my video here on Piazza. You can click the screen and watch that. That is the other new DLC map. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.